In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the Gopro Cineform Studio to edit your clips. So you've gone out, you've shot your GoPro footage, you've plugged it all into your computer, imported it into the Cineform Studio and converted it, and now you're sitting at this screen looking at this editing option. So step 2 for the Cineform Studio is to edit, and the only thing you're really able to do in here is some color grading. You can reposition and frame your shot a little bit differently. You know, you can adjust the saturation and the white balance, but for the most part, that's all you're able to do. This is just pretty basic. A lot of people, if you have multiple footage or a lot of footage that needs to look the same, I would recommend just taking this file, putting it into another software like Premiere Pro or Avid Studio, Media Composers, something with a little more power behind it. Or, well, at least something meant for more complicated editing. And as you can see here, if you did have your 3D footage and you converted it in the import and convert step, then you're able to adjust some of the 3D convergence controls, which you can see right here. I'm not going to go through any of this. Basically, what you'll want to do is keep it at full res so that you can see the final outcome while you're adjusting, and you'll be able to see a lot of the imperfections much better. And with your white balance settings, I'm just going to reset all of these. You have your temperature control. So if you wanted to make it adjust your temperature, you can adjust the tint of your video. And the nice thing about this is you can also add keyframes. So if you wanted to add a keyframe at this point, we'll reset everything, and then make another keyframe here. You'll be able to see those changes take effect as you're watching your video. So as you can see where the keyframe began and how the tint is changing to more of a purplish blue color until it hits the final keyframe. So that's pretty much all that you have for options here in the editing. Again, you have some of your image controls for exposure, contrast, saturation, and sharpness, which you can add keyframes to this as well. You have framing controls, so if you wanted to reframe a shot or zoom in on a section, or you can also adjust your horizontal zoom. So if you wanted to stretch it out just a little bit or bring it back in, you're able to do so. You can flip your video. Nothing spectacular here, just a couple horizontal flip or vertical flip. And then down here you have some presets. So we'll reset all these options. You have your Pro Tune, your 1970s look, your hot day look, your day for night, sepia, night vision, candy color. And these are just options to where if you got some footage, you got a specific look that you already know in your mind what you want it to be, and it matches one of these presets, you can just click on that and then you're all set. The only other options that you want to keep in mind are the save to and the file name. Obviously the file name, you set it to whatever you want, and then to save to, if you change the directory, you're able to save it wherever on your computer that you need to save it to. Keep all your files organized. Right now I just have this file saving to this Cineform tutorial folder, and I got kind of lazy and I'm just throwing it in this time-lapse folder because that's what it was already set up for. So the final step, once you've done all of your adjustments, is to export MP4. And when the file is done, you can then take that file, put it right on the web or on your website, blog, whatever, or you can put it right into another editing software for more effects or to pair it up with other video. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching.